Hi, this is Pastor Steve at Kerwinsville Alliance, and I wanted to talk to you about being with a group of guys last night, studying the Bible, praying together, fellowshipping together. And in the midst of that, the issue came up about the Pennsylvania government's new directive that groups like ours should be wearing masks, not just staying 6 feet apart. And I wasn't sure whether that dog would hunt. Do you know what I mean? I wasn't sure in that particular group, is that boat going to float? I love figures of speech, can you tell? But in the midst of that conversation early on, one of the younger guys said, listen, if it means one person coming to this group who wouldn't otherwise be able to come, I will gladly wear a mask, because what's important is studying the Bible, fellowshipping together, and praying together. And after he said that, every guy in that group, with the exception of one guy who has a physical issue that his doctor says you shouldn't wear a mask, everyone else said, I would gladly wear a mask. Did you hear that? Gladly. This is one of the younger guys. He doesn't like masks any more than we do, and yet he was concerned about others and showing the love of Christ. Wow. We have great people at Kerwinsville Alliance. So the next time that group meets together, there's a pretty good chance that they're going to be wearing masks unless something changes with all the numbers. So thankful for Kerwinsville Alliance. And speaking of Kerwinsville Alliance, we're changing our protocol. We're conforming to the government mandate directive to wear masks. And so in the past, we relaxed that a little bit. We would like you, as you enter the building, to wear a mask and to keep it on throughout the building. This isn't because we've sold out to the government. If we could sell out to the government, you'd think there'd be money involved. No, it's not that at all. It's simply because, number one, we do care about people. My phone has been filling up with texts and filling up with phone calls from people who say, pray for my aunt, pray for my uncle, pray for my daughter, pray for my brother, pray for my son. I've lost this person to COVID. I've lost that person to COVID. Pray for me. And so we understand the reality of that, and we want to be compassionate toward those people and protective of them. And second, we don't feel like this interferes with our right to worship. If this could get between me and God and worship, then I'd throw it away. But fortunately, it can't. I look forward to seeing you Sunday. If this is just something you don't want to do or unable to do, we understand that. Naturally, this does not apply to people with physical problems who can't wear a mask. It applies to those of us that are able to. But if you can't do this, that's fine. We really hope that you'll watch online. I believe that we have a good message at Kerwinsville Alliance, and that the Spirit of God has used this body of believers, these lips of clay, this worship team, to change you. And if you see that as well, then even if you can't be with us in person, please be with us online at facebook.com/Kerwinsville Alliance, youtube.com/Kerwinsville Alliance, kerwinsvillealliance.org/pastorsblog to review the service later. We work really hard to produce something that's easy to watch, and we hope that you'll join us.